Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Welcome to the lecture number 1 of Pakistan Studies for class 10th. Before starting the chapter number 1 of the book, let's have a short review or introduction of this book. The author of this book is Professor Aftab Ahmed Dar. And as you know that you have already studied 5 chapters of Pak Studies in class 9th, and Pak Studies 10th is the extension of those chapters from chapter number 6 to 10. You can see in the content that chapter number 6 is History of Pakistan 2. History of Pakistan 1 was its first part, which is done in class 9th. And chapter number 7 is Foreign Relations of Pakistan. Chapter 8 is about economic development. Chapter number 9 is Population, Society and Culture of Pakistan. And chapter number 10 is Protection of Women. And Protection of Women, first part was in your class 9th book. Dear students, we will have to start our first chapter of Pak Studies now. That is the History of Pakistan 2. It means Pakistan बनने के बाद की history. This history is divided into 2 parts. History of Pakistan 1. It was included in class 9th, in which we studied the era from 11 August 1947 to 16 December 1971 till the separation of East Pakistan. And now we will study this chapter, History of Pakistan 2, from 1971 onwards. After the general elections of 1970, which were the first general elections in the history of Pakistan since 1947, Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, the chairperson of Pakistan People's Party, became the ruler of Pakistan in 1971. And here we have to discuss Bhutto's era. Bhutto ruled Pakistan from December 1971 to 5th July 1977. Zulfikar Ali Bhutto ruled for 5.5 years. You should remember these dates as they can be asked as MCQs and short questions in your board exams. As here, short question can be, when did Zulfikar Ali Bhutto's government start and when did it come to an end? And its answer will be that it was started on 20th December 1971 and it came to an end on 5th July 1977. Zulfikar Ali Bhutto took over the office of the President of Pakistan as well as Chief Martial Law Administrator on 20th December 1971. He was the first civilian Chief Martial Law Administrator of the country. यानी वो मुल्क के पहले सिविलियन चीफ मार्शल लॉ एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर थे. इससे पहले जो भी चीफ मार्शल लॉ एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर रहे पाकिस्तान की हिस्ट्री में वो आर्मी पर्सन थे, आर्मी से बिलोंग करते थे. लेकिन जुल्फ़िकार अली भुट्टो वो पहले सिविलियन थे, वो पहले सिटीज़न ऑफ पाकिस्तान थे जो कि आर्मी से बिलोंग नहीं करते थे लेकिन चीफ मार्शल लॉ एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर बने. After taking the charge of president as well as the chief martial law administrator, he addressed to the people. He made his first speech to boost up the morale of the people and to make them aware of his policies. In his speech, he promised to the people that he will build a new and progressive Pakistan according to the dreams of Quaid-e-Azam, and he was very firm in this statement. That's why he introduced many policies and reforms to bring Pakistan on the way of progress. Prime Minister Zulfikar Ali Bhutto introduced many economic reforms during his regime to boost up the economy of the country. So first of all, we will see the main aspects of his economic reforms during 1971 to 1977. The first step which he took was nationalization of industries. Nationalization of industries mean that industries were taken over by the government of Pakistan from their private owners. जुल्फ़िकार अली भुट्टो ने ऐसा क्यों किया? उन्होंने इंडस्ट्रीज़ को नेशनलाइज क्यों किया? क्योंकि by 1971, 60% of the country's industrial assets and 80% of the insurance business were owned by 22 families. मुल्क की इकोनॉमी से उस वक्त तक सिर्फ 22 ख़ानदान फ़ायदा उठा रहे थे, ना ही हुकूमत और आवाम को इनसे कोई फ़ायदा हासिल हो रहा था। इसलिए भुट्टो ने अहम सन्नतों को हुकूमत की सरपरस्ती में ले लिया ताकि हुकूमत और आवाम दोनों को फ़ायदा हो, ना कि सिर्फ मुल्क के 22 दौलतमंद ख़ानदानों को। द ऑब्जेक्टिव्स ऑफ भुट्टोज़ economic reforms were that he considered industrial development and stability essential for the development of the people. His main goal was the betterment of the people. He disagreed with the policies of the capitalist, sarmayadar, the wealthy and the industrialists. Bhutto government has taken many steps to boost up the economy of country. First of all, on 22nd December 1971, passports of the 22 capitalist families were confiscated. Confiscated means कि उनके जो पासपोर्ट्स थे वो ज़ब्त कर लिए गए थे ताकि ये लोग मुल्क से भाग ना जाएं. Secondly, industrial licenses of more than 100 million worth issued to 19 companies were declared illegal. कि 19 कंपनियों को जो लाइसेंसेस दिए हुए थे मुख्तलिफ इंडस्ट्रीज़ लगाने के लिए प्रीवियस गवर्नमेंट ने उनको इलीगल करार दे दिया गया, यानी अब उनकी कोई वैल्यू नहीं रही थी. Thirdly, Mr. Bhutto issued an ordinance on 2nd January 1972. Ordinance means a law issued by the president. इस ऑर्डिनेंस के तहत 10 हैवी इंडस्ट्रीज़ को गवर्नमेंट ने नेशनलाइज कर लिया. 10 heavy industries were nationalized by the government of Pakistan under this ordinance. The names of these industries are also given on page number 5 of your book, so you can consult from there. Separate managing directors were appointed for each and every industrial unit. And under the industrial reforms, directors of 20 industrial units were terminated. उनकी जॉब्स को ख़त्म कर दिया गया and their managing industries were closed. और वो जिन इंडस्ट्रीज़ को चला रहे थे उनको भी बंद कर दिया गया. And then on 16th January 1972, in the interest of the country, 11 more industries were nationalized. And due to these steps, industrial development and economic stability appeared in the Pakistan. The next step of Bhutto's economic reforms was nationalization of banks and insurance companies. The government was not gaining any profit or benefit from these units. The big capitalist and wealthy families had their own banks and insurance companies which were only benefiting them. So, for the economic stability of the country, all the insurance companies were nationalized and merged under the control of State Life Corporation. And it was done on 19th March 1972. State Life का नाम आपने सुना होगा. ये एक लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कंपनी है जो अभी तक एग्जिस्ट करती है. Also, all the scheduled banks were taken over by the government on 1st January 1974. These steps had positive impacts on the national economy of country. By nationalizing of banks and insurance companies, much more profit came into the pocket of Pakistan. It made the condition of the bank employees much better, and also it brought prosperity to the people of Pakistan. Dear students, today we started Bhutto's era and discussed few points of his economic reforms. In our next lecture, we will continue more points of his economic reforms, in which labor reforms and agriculture reforms are included. Now get ready for the homework. Read pages 4, 5 and 6 of your book and listen this lecture carefully, and then write the answers of these questions in your notebook. These are short questions. Question number 1. Which two offices were taken over by Zulfikar Ali Bhutto in December 1971? Question number 2. What was the main goal of his economic reforms? Question number 3. Which industries were nationalized in Bhutto's regime? Question number 4. Why banks and insurance companies were nationalized by Bhutto government? And question number 5 is, when did Mr. Bhutto issue ordinance for the nationalization of heavy industries? Do your work very neatly and carefully. Thank you. Stay blessed.